Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Outer Worlds. Isn't this incredibly cozy? Shall we speak?
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in.
In my experience, any stranger this friendly either wants to rob and airlock you or sell you something.
Nonsense. Out here in the wilderness, we welcome all who come to our door. Now come in, make yourselves comfortable.
I'm looking for a man named Braxton. He supposedly came by here.
I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The raptidons and marauders scare off all but the boldest. And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner?
I think I'll pass.
Nonsense. We're too far from the safety of Stellar Bay to deny a traveler hospitality. Stay for dinner at least. I insist.
Well, I have a feeling this guy's a cannibal. Shall we speak with you?
Oh, hello there. You come for dinner?
That wasn't my plan.
Are you sure? Because someone came for dinner yesterday. Or a week ago. Wasn't that you? Maybe
Are
not.
you... okay? You seem a bit confused.
It just gets hard to remember things. I recall moments, feelings, but the details slip. Other times it's like there's fog. Sorry, have we talked about this before?
Maybe I can help you.
That's nice of you. I usually feel better after I eat. Mama said dinner's almost ready, huh?
Well then, shall we speak with her?
What a pleasant surprise. And just when I was beginning to fear we'd seen the last of good company for a spell. Yet the Eternal provides, does it not?
Only if you give yourself over to the plan, Martha. May I call you Martha?
By all means, just make yourself comfortable. Company is always a reason for cheer.
Well, if you're so eager for company, why live all the way out here?
The Eternal does not desire that we huddle and hide, crowded in by walls. We all share the spark of the divine, and we were made to spread it across the stars. Out here, we are free. And even apart from society, the universe provides for us, as your being here proves.
Well, that sounds incredibly creepy.
Just that your presence here is a gift to us, and one that we don't take for granted. Look at me, prattling on as if this gravy is going to cook itself. Why don't you run along until we are ready for dinner?
Okay, just make sure your weapons are loaded. Wait, did you close the door behind us?
You must be famished. So are we, my friend, but one can't rush a fine meal.
Why is the door locked?
Is it sticking again? I'm afraid nothing out here works the way it used to. There's a bit of a trick to jimmying it open. I'll see to it once we've finished dinner.
No, you'll see to it now.
Please, there's no need for incivility. Though I certainly understand how hunger sharpens the temper. I promise I'll get the door open once we've had our meal. Until then, why don't you stretch your legs a bit? A nice walk around the house will surely limber them up.
And at this point, I'm just going to pull my gun out and shoot you.
Mistake.
Go there, don't move. Damn it, where's my big gun? There you are.
That's gonna leave.
Good hit!
These guys are difficult to kill. Whoa, wrong turn.
I'll be right there.
I'm actually glad that they didn't kill my companions. Mr. Ouch. Okay, I do need to upgrade my gun skills. Shh. Right then. We can leave now. Stay behind me. The sun crests the horizon, as round, soft and warm, as lump of sight-speck. The day is fresh, and alive with possibility. Trees, ever reds, rise from the ground, glistering and triumphant in daylight. They remind me that life can grow, even here, amidst the dust. Sky. Monarch One grows large and dark, like a maw that ears the sky. I try to think of words. I had to describe it, but something dark swallows them too. Hunger. There is an ache sharp in my stomach. Hard old times. Food makes me sick. Water makes me sick. Always hungry, so I can't think. Okay, that was easy.
I've seen and made my share of corpses, but this is downright unsettling.
It is unnatural, an affront to the grand plan.
Name Hatchet Braxton, Bouter Velma, Supervisor, Chief, Prospectoral Health Manager, MCI. If lost, please return to Ballard, Velma, our current Supervisor of MSI Fishery, Operations in Stellar Bay. What is this sword? The Super Time. Do need to upgrade my weapons. Alright then, that was unsettling, and I've seen something like that before. The Monarch Wilderness. Okay. Damn it. Yeah, now you work. Maybe I need to upgrade my dodge as well. Well, it doesn't seem like there is a reason for me to go there. No, don't fall. Okay, just don't break your legs, please. That's fine. Right, let's report our success. Shall we call it? Cascadia, Fallbrook, Amber Heights, Stellar Bay.
Hold on to your hats, children. This ride is about to get ugly.
Oh, you think we're leaving? Well, you never were very bright, were you, Vicar? Well, let's hope we're gonna get a level now. You know, if it wasn't for your quest, you will be back in the ship right now. Results Rangers versus Spacers Chosen. Spacers Chosen. Love the pun there. The 28th Annual Tossbow Series.
Please, will someone help me? My boy's in trouble.
Oh, for the love of...
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
It's more dissolving than melting.
That is not helpful.
Okay, just calm down, take a deep breath and tell me what happened.
Don't you tell me to calm down. I promised my boy I'd protect him for always. But how can I keep him safe if he's run away? He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen. Please, won't you go and find my boy?
Well, did you say there was a reward involved in this request?
Well, I guess I can't ask you to leave the town walls for free. It is deathly dangerous out there. I've got some bits saved up for a rainy day. I'll give you every last one if you just bring my Tucker back to me. I won't even be mad at him running off. You tell him I won't be mad.
So why would this Tucker run away?
He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there. I warned him. A raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers. He should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me.
He sounds like a complete idiot because you actually have an adventuress here right in the bar. Telling wild stories, you know. Maybe he could have left with her. She could have taught him the ropes, you know. So, I mean, she does seem helpful, considering that she did offer to come along with me, despite me not asking for her help. Where do you think he would go?
He's been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out. I begged Sanjar to put a stop to them, but did he? No! And now I just know my boy's run off to Amber Heights. That is, if a manta queen hasn't spooled out and eaten his entrails for breakfast already.
You know, the facial animations aren't trying nearly enough, unlike the voice actress here. So, where is this Amber Heights?
That old settlement, southwest of Stellar Bay. I don't know which is worse, the thought of my son shacking up with the nutty iconoclasts. Or that he never made it. Sprats could be nesting in his rotting body alongside the road as we speak. Or maybe marauders got him, pulled all his teeth out, crushed him into their drugs and made him snort them. Oh, the things that could happen to my sweet baby.
You know, you seem incredibly unstable. At this moment, I would ask for payment before I leave the town. So, what were you saying about those iconoclasts?
Those low-life degenerates, leading innocent boys into a life of danger. Oh, they make it sound so exciting. Like it's noble to risk it all out there, fighting for the greater good. How noble is it to worry your loved ones? Not at all, I say. But still they preach their sermons of anarchy and rebellion to anyone who'll listen. If they weren't holed up in Amber Heights, I'd knock them all upside the head.
I'm sure you would. Very well, I'm gonna go and search for your son.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Well, technically it's not illegal in this universe.
Hold it right there!
Hold it.
What do you think you're doing?
I was just leaving.
Just don't make more paperwork for me, alright?
That's a lot of experience for lying.
Wrapped musk and canid eyes, right here.
Oh, that's Sebastian, the guy we needed to speak with.
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails? You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Okay, let's talk about Celia.
Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff.
I think she likes you.
Nice of you to say. I like her too.
No, I mean romantically.
Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm? Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for raptidon tongues.
Well, don't take my word for it. Spend some time with her. I promise, she won't ask for a discount.
You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice. Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
I bet they both are gonna die. Wait, I'm sleepy again? How is it possible?
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say?
He said yes.
Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia. I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on?
Well, all I know is that if you act this crazy, you'll send him running.
Right. I've just got to be myself. Just my normal self. Ah, look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back to work look. Anyhow, thank you.
Yay! I spoke with a girl about her daydreams, and now I can shoot things better. Isn't that exciting? Handguns 72, 81. The buff enemy critical chance plus 20. Let's apply this. Do we have any perks or is it next level? I guess it's next level. Okay, do I need to speak with you? Yes.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Well, I've got some bad news about Braxton.
That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift?
He was killed by cannibals out in the ruins.
That's... wow. I sure feel like an ass now.
Cheer up, maybe now you can hire someone better.
Oh, sure. Because Monarch's just teeming with experts in the finer points of salt tuna health. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind?
No, that's about it. Thank you very much. Right then, let's repair stuff, shall we? You, and you. Oh, what about my armor? Okay, let's tinker with the armor a little. 22. It can go up to 24. 26. Let's leave it at that for now. What about the guns? You? 144. Not bad. Okay, I can upgrade you again. Should I do it once more? 64. Okay, we need to sell some stuff. Well, I would still go with that. There is a vending machine right there. Right there. I have no idea what the vending machine is. Okay, there are two stores, Monarch. I believe this is not one of them. Oh, I needed to modify my weapon as well. My melee weapon, I mean. That's interesting. Productivity has continued to improve since relaxing MCI's old restrictions and making allowances for employee benefits such as time off for illness and personal leave, 24%, reduction in shift late, and 52% more positive feedback. Fishery output is up 15% this year, showing a continuing but slowing growth. Decreased gain compared to previous year are likely due to the deterioration of materials and morale, occasionally shortfalling in our supplies, and the gradual loss of personnel on Monarch, 7.2, hostile, wildlife, 10.3, and iconoclast recruitment, 17.4. Wow, that's a lot of recruitment. Reconciliation with the board remains a long-term goal, but the immediate concern is defending the city from hostile elements. Repairing damages to the city walls consumes approximately 32.8% of our annual budget. The best solution would be an influx of skilled defenders and weaponry, but given the aforementioned factors and their effects on the local population, such a solution remains unlikely. Working slogans. Our profit margin are stellar. Sautuna. More natural dance than lading bronze. Stellar Bay. Adorable center of commands in a hostile and chaotic galaxy. Sure. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were here.
Nice that Celia's finally got a date.
Otto, I've been checking your hours and you're well past due for some time off. Why don't you take a few days? You spent entirely too much time staring at the terminal. Sanyar.
She needs to get out more.
MSI keeps the fishery running.
Your reports looks excellent. The numbers are front and center. Your highlights are recent production gains nicely. One small adjustment, could you increase the page margin by 17.3%? I want them to match the formation of our other reports for maximum reliability. Snarsh. Okay, is that tea? No, that's pasta. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my ship and sleep. Okay, we have a lot of things we need to sell here, including you. A unique weapon. Don't play with your food. Awesome, we're not selling the hat, it looks nice. I'm gonna sell you because you're blue. And that's sad. Okay, we're gonna sell all of that except the water, maybe. $3,000. There we go. You guys look well. Pristine items are more than shiny. They have more durability and are worth more to vendors.
Ah, your face is a sight for sore ocular processors, Captain. Or rather, your headgear is.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? I'll be here.
Apparently no new unique dialogue with you. That's sad. Okay, let's go and speak with one of the crew members. Maybe they will have something for me. Not you. Oh, I like this guy. He's smart.
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain?
No. I can sleep in his bed because it's my ship.
Something on your mind?
Tell me more about yourself.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. No
Okay. We're not gonna talk to you, stupid robot.
What a mess! Dust accumulation analysis. 2.5 years.
Well, good work.
Thank you. Customer, Sam. We guarantee it's the only sanitation and maintenance unit you'll ever need.
Right, back to work. Well, at least we have someone to clean the ship from time to time. I can't be bothered, honestly. Ow. Okay. Okay, let's say that we want to tinker with something. 5,000 monies for this, 8,000 monies for that. 1,000 for this. It is a huge upgrade, honestly. Gonna give it a pass. What about you? Sure. Let's see, what kind of modification can we add to you? Mr. Ouch. Wow. Now, I do believe we have some Mr. Acid. Let's actually take a look. Yeah, we need some corrosive damage for you. Yes, take everything you have. We're never gonna use all of these mods, but might as well have them, right? Melee durability goes up, we don't care about that. Melee weapons attacks. Sure, let's go with this. Mr. Acid, corrosive damage, cool. Plasma damage. So if I actually install the plasma damage, it changes form a little bit. Yeah, that goes for all the equipment. Well, if we need a Mr. Acid, we can always purchase one. Okay, guys, you're gonna stay home. In fact, I'm not gonna take my companions with me because, honestly, I don't think there's much use for them. I might take Vicar once we find the settlement we're looking for, but otherwise, there is no need. Help the German. He is lost. Right, I want to take a look at something. Charisma. Yeah, that's what I want to see. 50, 60, 40, 50, 50. Dialogue skills, persuasion and leadership skills. There you go. Now we're incredibly charismatic. How charismatic, you might ask? Well, 67. It's fine. Okay, we have something to do there. Might as well try. Zinc Emporium. I was left with the impression we had already discovered you, but okay.
Well, well. The only new folk I ever see in town are sublight runners from Fallbrook. But you don't look like one of Catherine's. What can I get you?
Well, let's see what you have.
If you don't see it, I don't got it. Don't go asking for the special reserve.
Okay, I won't. Revolver Mark II. You already have a decent gun. Corrosion damage. Okay, you don't have anything I need. Clean dead mansworn from air filters. Purchase gaskets. Do not buy from Sebastian again. Those look like they'd been sitting in the rap's belly. Get fish oil from Velma. Ask Catherine for supplies. Brother Sanjar about walls.
You don't look like sublight. Must be freelance.
Why does everyone assume that? I mean, it's right, but you shouldn't know. Anyway...
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
Are you in charge of handing out medicine?
Yes, indeed. Someone's got to keep Stellar Bay's people healthy and energized.
Well, you certainly seem excited about your job.
Oh, but I am. I get to see plenty of my neighbors here, and I do dearly love a little gossip.
Right. Don't believe I've been here before. Or maybe I have. Who knows?
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths.
I played for Auntie Cleo. Don't you recognize me?
I'd heard they'd gotten a new hacker. Is that why everyone's making such a fuss about you? But what are you doing on Monarch?
This is part of Goodwill Tour on Halcyon. We're meeting our fans across the colony.
Maybe we're not so isolated as I thought. So, what can I do for you?
Well, I found this betting slip in a dead man's apartment. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
I'm listening.
Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go. Sometimes he'd drink purpleberry punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
So, who did he owe?
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Oh, thanks for the tip.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Well, I forgot to sleep. Well, might as well see what we have to say about that.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for Rasmus.
In case I did not
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
Uh-huh.
Think they're watching the same serials, following the same tossball games?
Okay, I guess I need to find a way behind the tavern.
And everything smells like fish. I just want to enjoy my beer.
You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Why would I want any of that?
I don't know. Celia usually buys whatever I have, and Mr. Pickett seemed real interested. So I thought maybe I was onto something.
Mr. Pickett.
He came to Stellar Bay years ago, just before the board cut us off. Ended up stuck here. He was always real interested in our monsters. Mantiqueens, especially.
Have you ever seen a mantiqueen?
Sure. They're real big. Hard to miss them.
And why was he interested in them?
Who wouldn't be?
People who value self-preservation, Sebastian.
Now that just sounds like a fancy way to say boring people.
I like you. Well, where have you seen a mantiqueen?
Well, I could send you to the same place I sent Mr. Pickett. But I haven't seen him in a few weeks. To tell true, I'm starting to get a bit worried about him. Tell you what, I'll tell you where I sent Mr. Pickett if you promise to look for him. Help him out if he's got himself in trouble. Fair deal?
Very well, I'll keep an eye out.
All right then. Leave town through the southern gate, the one right here, and head past the abandoned ruins. Last mantiqueen I saw was in the wilds out that-a-ways. Could be Mr. Pickett still out there too.
About this Mr. Pickett.
Yeah, you find him yet?
Where should I look for him?
I sent him past the ruins just south of town. He was hunting for a mantiqueen out there.
Very well, I shall find him, thank you. And no one saw me coming. Right then. Well, I'm gonna go and sleep because I don't want to fight these guys before I'm... Well, maybe I won't be able to fight them, I don't know, but... Let's not take the risk yet. Just fast travel to the ship, get some sleep, and I'm gonna end the episode, and next time we're going to see what they have to say.
Where are we headed today, Captain? The stars are the limit.
I'm sure they are. Right then. Completely fed, completely drunk. And I'm going to end the episode here. So, thank you all for joining me, and I'm gonna see you then. Goodbye.